In the content of fighting spiritual battle, what is most of it? Differentiating between what is my thoughts and what aren't. Fighting spiritual battle against what are not my thoughts. Dirty, worthless thoughts, anger, evil filled thoughts. They are not my thoughts. Is that what the Holy Spirit would give? Who would give those thoughts? Yes, evil spirits. So you have to fight spiritual battle in that part continuously. Then you think this way. I think those thoughts sometimes. When you think those thoughts, you just don't have to think of them. God gave us that much will. Problem is when we can't control it, especially those with severe mental problems. After they came out of schizophrenia, they think all sorts of thoughts. If you can control them, do so. You don't have to go to the point of spiritual battle. The problem is that there are many parts that you can't cover. We have to fight spiritual battle in that area. The authority of darkness exists. Don't tell that to psychiatric doctors and therapists and counselors. They will say that you have mental problems. Several days ago I heard that too. When you say demon, you have mental problem. Why? I see it as two things. They are so important. So Satan released a lot of wrong and bad information, especially about spiritual battle, about evil spirits. Another thing is that those whose minds are not in the right place, they experience a lot of the spiritual world. So the doctors and counselors have a lot of experience. So they think of those who say demon as another person with mental problems. So the spiritual world and authority of darkness, we need to know exactly. We don't have to fear authority of darkness, and we also don't have to belittle it because they have their own strength. They don't have any power towards God's children. Christ has to be clear. Our identity as God's children has to be clear. As I said to you before, faith from when you were born people have not clear identities as God's children. Since Christ is unclear, since Christ seems small and unbelievers seem more cool and refined, monks and nuns seem to be more clean. Christ is unclear and not important to them. They take interest in other religion. They find shamans. When I suffered, I went to the internet and did a lot of fortune telling because I can't go over my limit and reality's limit. What allows that is Christ. Christ is too basic, however, and too ridiculous and little. So I looked in the internet daily in the newspaper, using numbers to find your cosmic place or title, using stars to find your place. I thought of it only as consideration, but they all became tunnels and ways, evil spirits' ways. But later I blocked them all in Jesus Christ's name. Healing takes process and time. As the problem is more severe, the work of the evil spirits is a lot.